Good morning. My name is Shanika Mays. I am a student at Grand Canyon University. I am in POS 50505, U.S. and Arizona Constitution. My professor name is Stephen Danko. Today I will bring you a presentation entitled Direct Democracy in Action, Tentative and Referendum in Arizona. Direct democracy is a form of governance in which allows citizens to participate directly in lawmaking process rather than solely through a legislative representative. Arizona is one of the few states who allow this, and this provides residents with a significant tool of direct democracy through a tentative and referendum. The tentative is a process by which citizens propose new law or constitutional amendment. The process is an individual group draft the measurements, gather signatures, and get the gather signatures from registered voters. Once the signatures are verified by the Secretary of State, then they would place on the next ballot for public vote. Referendum is when a citizen votes to approve or reject a law that has already been passed in the state legislature. There are two types of referendum. One is which is submitted by the voters to the legislature, and a popular referendum will allow voters to challenge a law that's already active in the Constitution. Now, both start off pretty much the same. They both must be drafted. They both must be submitted to the state attorney general with the right amount of signatures. But with the referendum, you only have 90 days to submit this into law, and this 90 days must be within the 90 days that the law has passed. Now, there are some differences, but the differences is that the incentive start with citizens. Referendum is start with either a citizen or somebody in the legislature. And then the another difference is the incentive to create new laws, and the referendum challenges existing laws. Incentives can be proposed at any time, but referendum must be occurred within a 90-day time frame. Now, here are the pros. The referendum empowers citizens to promote civil activities and encourage political participation. And it gives direct way for voters to influence a policy. And the disadvantage of it is it can be costly, time-consuming, and may be influenced by well-funded interest groups or individuals. Complex topics can reduce to be simplified on a ballot and may not cover all that needs to be covered. Now, the advantage of of referendum is that it checks on the legislative power. It gives voters final say on the controversial and unpopular laws. It increases governmental accountability and transparency. The disadvantage is rapid organizations due to deadline. Campaigns can be expensive, and the deadline may hold up the legislation on more important laws. Then, in my conclusion, if intentive and referendum are essential components of Arizona democracy and framework, they enable voters to introduce new policies, amend and the Constitution, and reject or approve legislation which already been voted in. While each has its benefits and challenges, both processes ensure that citizens are still active participating in shaping the laws of Arizona. And they are informed by elected officials, and they understand that they exercise these rights and contribute more representation and responsiveness of the government. My name is Shanika Mays. Thank you. Bye-bye.